Beep boop. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Space Engineers time.
Yeah,
I
I
know
know.
he's here.
It's almost like
Working
it was
your
just like
fucking
a.
life away.
Hey, fucking, I feel it.
Let me adjust.
We're gonna be getting that
go.
fixed soon. We're getting new people.
And we're live.
You're getting fixed?
Yeah, they're fixing us with new people. So overtime's going away sooner or later.
Oh, good. Also bad. Good because, oh thank God, my body is not going to fall apart at the age of 40. Bad because, now I'm not making a ton of extra money.
I think we're out of iron. That might be our issue.
But yeah, no. Hey, well, straight up, if you want to play a different game today, I'm not gonna argue.
What'd you say?
If you want to play a different game today and just take a week from Space Engineers, I 100% understand and accept and agree.
I mean, we're already playing Space Engineers, so.
Yeah, but we could play.
Do you want to play something besides Space Engineers?
No, it's fine.
Whoa, wait, what is only 3 kilometers away? Why is that so close?
I gotta put in work!
It's a junk.
Oh, we have 2 mining ships now. One is spacefaring.
Ah, hell yeah. Which one? That one? This?
Yeah, it's has the hydrogen thrusters on it.
Dope. I'm gonna go space.
We finally outnumber those dirty blues.
No, it's been a while, but we finally outnumber them. Them dirty blues. Them damn dirty blues.
Cargo and I have been holding down the fort, you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Waiting for our son to return.
He's returned.
I'm back.
He's finally
She's
back from the war.
Back again. Guess who's back?
Shady?
Mm-hmm.
Tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember this shit.
No.
I remember the good old days when everybody wanted to fuck Eminem.
Talking about the M&M's commercial.
I was in a VC with my friends, and they're like, you gonna be down to play Grand Blue Fantasy tonight?" And I'm like, "No, probably not."
Grand Blue Fantasy. Huh?
Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. But I was like, "Hold on, before I say no, let me check." And then I was like, I'm getting mixed messages here because it's like yes, no, and
And then you see Jwil and it's like,
yeah,
hey.
and it's like Jay was like, "Oh no, I'll be able to be there," and it's like everyone's like, "Tonight we ride."
We ride at dawn.
Fucking reminds me of that TikTok where it was like this little girl and she's like, "We love all the Browns," and some like Indian guy was like, "And us Browns love you, little girl." She's talking about chocolate milk.
I think I remember that video.
Yeah, and she's like, "Just say the word and we ride at dawn."
How you been, Razor? In a while.
It has. I'm doing fantastic, you know.
Hell yeah, that's good to hear.
You know, it could be worse, you know, could be better,
Yeah.
but I'm alive, I'm breathing, and I'm moving.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually, you know, putting on some masks now, so I actually, you know, don't look like a toothpick.
Dude, I got some masks you can take if you want it.
Yeah, give me some ass. I'll fucking take it.
I ain't got no ass. I got the Hank Hill butt.
You got the Hank Hill, but didn't
You
he
got
have
the
like
what?
the what? Hank Hill actually has like a disease that's like it's a disease where he has no ass.
That's a shame.
It's like concave.
I just got bad genetics to where it's just flat.
I
Not too much ass. Do you want it?
Well,
I do a lot of leg stuff.
Ben's
so.
not here yet, so he's going for a ride because I need to move the ship.
I ain't got no cheek meat.
You should just disconnect him and push him into deep space.
Yeah, that would
Well,
be my
he's-
call.
He's in the cryopod, so he's
Yeah.
coming with.
Just
Chunk
break
into
the
space.
cryopod.
You should just like move his cryopod and push him into deep space.
Make him like a little hatch to where he has the oxygen and power. Just throw him into space.
That would be
Just
perfect.
have him out there. No spaceship.
Just let him float like Master.
But if I
Chief
take a
King
grinder to the Yarhard, Dreamy will kill me.
You're scared of Dreamy?
More than Fen.
Weak.
No one's afraid of him.
I don't even think Fen is
No.
afraid of Fen.
You know that post that Fen did on Twitter was like, pick a color of what I am to you or whatever. I picked the colors that represent Femboy and the name Greg.
Hot.
I'm like, to me, Fen, you are a femboy named Greg. And he's like, I am insulted. Except for the Greg part.
Greg is an acceptable name.
Whenever we get him in here, we can just start referring to him as Greg, see if he catches on.
Yeah. Oh, he'll immediately catch on. Instead of like, he's so used to like people calling him Fen. It's like, the moment somebody's like, hey, what's up, Greg? Dude, I wonder if we can like meta this into reality and like tell everyone that like Greg is his real name.
Oh my god.
Like, be like, oh hey Greg. Oh, sorry, my bad, dude.
Now you see, you can't finish it. You just gotta go. Never mind. You gotta like slip up every now and then, but catch yourself immediately.
Yeah.
And then one time further down the road, just full fuck up. Call him Greg. Don't catch it.
And Greg, what the fuck, man?
I really hope
you guys
Ben
gotta-
joins the VC before he joins the game, because if he gets out of the cryopod, he could very well just go flying out of the ship.
Not
I
talking
don't
about.
know, like, that sounds funny.
Walking around in the ship during FTL is a pretty good way to get thrown out into deep space. Because
Oh, you're going FPL. I thought you were just
yeah.
flying or like short distance. Like, nah, you're gonna use this.
nope, I gotta fly
So,
all the way back, grab 7,000 thruster components, and then fly all the way back to the moon.
Kind of sad. I thought you were just like straight up gonna Yodel scoot this dude out the window.
so Jwil, what'd you think of the base? How it's changed?
It's good. It's good.
I'd say it probably doesn't seem like it changed too much, other than giant ass turrets. Really.
Yeah, basically.
And we have fucking cargo. Jwil left before we even had fucking cryopods.
No, we had this.
Like, I think it was like brand new.
We had like 3 cryopods, yeah.
Although these giant ass turrets are definitely new.
There's a
Yeah.
bit of lag again.
Probably because
Fen's
I'm an
fine.
FTL.
Not as
Fen's
bad
joining.
this time. Oh, okay.
Fen's
Oh
doing
no,
great.
it's been persisting since I got in, but like
Well, for
it's
two
just every
reasons.
now and again.
One, because I was on the moon, which has a lot of shit on it.
Oh yeah, I remember last time you went to the moon. It caused me agony for a straight 40 minutes.
The other reason is because I'm currently in FTL, which means that things are regularly loading in and loading out.
I am also not helping right now
Yeah,
because I am in space.
yeah. There's a lot going on where all of us are, so it's kind of understandable this time.
The struggle of mass free to play.
Oh, Razor, if you can just keep building that, because it's producing the parts for it just slowly. I'm actually gonna go.
I
back to
changed
get
the
parts.
priority of space engineers for Windows, so maybe it will help a little bit, but who knows.
You know, I really don't know what's going to happen whenever we eventually like do our quote-unquote final battle on the planet, because I really feel like we're just going to crash as soon as we get close to each other.
Probably.
Probably.
There is a
that as
non-0%
well, yeah.
chance.
Oh boy. Oh god, rubber banding in a ship, that's what you never want to see. Didn't it used to be the case way back when this game started that if your ship rubber banded, it would also clang and blow up?
It could happen. Still can if you have lots of pistons and hinges and shit.
Fantastic. Luckily, I don't have any of that on any of our ships, but then again, we don't have a lot of ships.
I got
Hello,
cheated
Fen.
this morning and I was
Holy
sad.
shit, it's great. I mean, Fen.
Yeah,
I
Fen.
I
Hey,
said I-
Fen, how's it going, man?
I said I was gonna be here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah,
I said I'd be here as well.
How are you today, Greg?
I'm tired.
Hey, well.
Just so you know, I am currently flying the Yarhar back to the parking lot,
Okay.
which means that, well, I'm not in FTL, but if you want to get out of the cryopod, you might want to do that before I get back in FTL.
I'm loading in right now. I still have to grab the scout ship.
Nah, that's gonna be a bit difficult.
I'll do it.
We're already in space.
And
Space.
Fen's just like, nah, I get it.
He's probably just gonna kill himself and then respawn at the medical room.
That is always a possibility.
I should have enough oxygen just in general to just float back to the moon. How far away are we?
Several thousand kilometers.
Okay, yeah. I just need to reach 100 and I should be fine.
Damn unknown signals. Fuck off. Yeah, we're about
Okay.
3,000 kilometers.
From
The moon.
thank you.
3,000 kilometers from me kissing you.
It's only 3,000 kilometers.
Yeah. It's better than 7,000.
But it's worse than 6,900.
You're fired.
Exactly. You can't fire me. I don't work here.
Thought you were gonna say you can't fire me, I'm in the acid pit.
I was there today. Yes. Oh god, I hope I don't just clean out the fucking slurry tank anymore. That sucked.
Reminds me of the many facilities in Black Mesa in Half-Life 1 that are just, why do we have a giant room full of acid? What are we doing with this?
Ours is to help break down iron ore so we can reform it easier.
Oh no. We're okay.
Load in.
No, I'm not moving, so it's not my fault. That's just
Oh.
space engineers.
I was in the middle of mining, and then I saw a connection problem, and then I did a quick rubber band into the wall and then out of the wall. Thankfully, it didn't explode.
Yep, I'm gone.
Have fun.
Thank you.
No.
Oh damn, I just about fucked up.
Please don't.
Just about didn't though. I saved it by about a couple inches. It's a little too close for comfort.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Jwil never got to fire the big gun yet. Jwil, whenever you get back, we're gonna let you fire the big one.
The big one.
The big one.
That's what they call me whenever I go to the restroom at work.
Just do yourself a favor, Jwil, and don't crash on your first day back.
I almost fucking did.
They call me Muck because that's what my poo looks like.
I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna head out.
You've been here for like less than 10 minutes.
So yesterday, a friend of mine and I figured out how to install single-player Tarkov
Didn't even
Oh.
know that existed.
and how to. It's a mod that the devs are not happy about its existence.
I imagine, since I hear they're also in a controversy over how greedy they are currently.
Correct. They very much do not like single-player Tarkov being a thing.
Oh
I don't
god.
like how they hate how multiplayer Skyrim used to be a thing.
Well, so it's called SPT for single-player Tarkov, right?
Yeah.
There is a mod for the SPT mod called MPT, or multiplayer Tarkov, which is just so now you're playing single player Tarkov in multiplayer with specific people instead of the general online community.
Oh. So like closed servers.
Yeah, it's a closed server.
The way God intended.
It's just really funny because you know we have a mod for Tarkov called SPT, and we're modding SPT with MPT so that we can play multiplayer Tarkov single player.
You see, if they actually had that, just where you could actually make your own fucking servers and be with your people, instead of having to worry about everybody else and their mother showing up, I would
Yeah.
100% re-download Tarkov.
Yeah,
I would
and
play the shit
MPT
out of that.
is a lot of fun if you install the. There are other mods for SPT. One of them is a complete AI rework, which makes the bots like actually a challenge and not super predictable.
Bro, I've played
and-
that game anyways. They're already a challenge for me.
Oh,
The
did
thing,
I die?
well, yeah, the thing with bots though in Tarkov is that once you learn how they think, they become very easy to just pick off. But like the whole point is that the mod changes their behaviors so that some bots will be very smart and some of them won't. Sometimes they will have squad tactics, sometimes they won't. It's all randomized. So like sometimes you'll get like a squad of 5 AI because single player Tarkov also adds AI PMCs, so other players but AI, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll encounter one PMC with these mods. You'll encounter an AI PMC that has like a pistol and nothing else, and they will beg for their life.
Real.
And sometimes you'll get like a squad of 4 or 5 PMCs that are all kitted out and using squad tactics and giving commands and shit. And they will rock your shit. And it's all random, and it's great.
Cargo Razor. Do we need Cobalt?
We'll probably need a little bit of everything. I don't think we really
We do need a
super
little
need.
bit of everything, but there are some things that we really need more of. Honestly, since you're up in space, I would say whenever you find gold, uranium, or platinum, that's what you want.
I'll keep looking then.
Like, fill up with as much of that shit as possible. I wish I could give you my, like, my GPS pings, because I have found
You-
an
you
actual...
can-
You can make them public.
You,
What?
and you can also just share their. You can copy them to URL. And paste them.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do that real quick.
Alright. I am back. Now I just need to connect.
Jwil, let me see if I can send these to you.
Which side is it on? I think it's on this side. Yeah, no,
it's
wait.
the platinum one.
Yeah, this side. Oh, one of the solar panel arrays is freaking the fuck out right now.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And there's the uranium one. And then gold, I found like 3 asteroids up there with gold on it.
So I need 7,000 thruster components, and then I can come back.
Okay.
And then I'll load up some steel plates too, just in case, because I know we only had a few thousand left.
I opened up Jwil's stream and I forgot that I changed my PNG.
Oh, what's Jwil's Twitch?
I don't think Jay
I'm not
was.
Jwil, I meant AWOL. I meant
Oh.
No, Jwil.
Motherfucker, I'm affiliate.
You are?
Yes!
I thought you never. I thought you didn't stream.
I started not too long ago.
You never told me.
What's
This is
your
like a recent,
what's
this
your
is
name?
like a 2.5. Oh, Jwil07.
I need like capital letters and
Yeah.
stuff.
Give me a sec. I throw you a link.
Thank you.
I actually have yours either.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
add
no,
it.
you- The only person who follows is fucking AWOL.
That's because I didn't know you fucking had one, you ding dong. I would have made a fucking graphic for you too.
I'm not a ding dong. I like getting ding dongs, but I'm not a ding dong.
You are a ding dong.
You're a ding dong.
I'm adding that to the fucking pinned message.
Jwil07.
A lot of Metro.
Yeah, I beat the game. I got the bad
lost.
ending.
I lost the game.
Motherfucker.
Hi,
There we go. Hi, Dreamy. It's good to see you. Don't worry, I won't break it.
Dreamy.
It streams. I streams.
I won't break it accidentally.
Break it. Break it on purpose.
We'll break it because it's painted blue.
Exactly.
I hate this blue thing. I spit on you.
You are a false queen.
Well, I am 2,700 kilometers away.
Hot.
Not far
Well,
enough.
No, the only two people who,
I'm getting
who actually
closer.
follow me on the only two people who follow me on Twitch is AWOL and Dreams right now.
I literally just followed you.
I am not live right now.
I did see, Dreamy. I did see. We were talking about it earlier.
That is uranium.
Helldivers 2 specifically.
How could they do this to us?
Did you see what the
me.
Did you see what the 1 second?
What Sony did?
That's not what I want. That's
Yeah, we're talking about what Sony did, but
Did you see what the CEO said?
CEO said? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
we have
I think I did,
21,000
actually.
space credits.
I'm gonna go get some uranium.
We need a lot of it. These nukes ain't gonna build themselves
1
in
second.
Minecraft.
I will send it to you. There. Now, how long are these going to take? Not too long.
Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What did the CEO say though?
I'm almost done with metal grids.
Basically that it's not up to them. That's pretty much what it comes down to, is we're
He
sorry.
wants to make, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
We're
Yeah,
sorry,
straight up,
we
like,
have no
we
control
want
over
to make
this.
good games, yeah. It was, we want to make good games, but we don't really have much control of shit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all of our democracy brothers and sisters in places like the Philippines and a lot of other fucking countries that don't have PSN.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, NordVPN sales go through the roof.
You pay for your VPN?
I do.
No.
That's cringe.
If you don't pay for your VPN, it's because you're the product.
I don't use VPNs, teehee.
They gotta make
there's
money somehow.
And you want
Hey.
people to know you're Canadian?
Hey, well, Razor, there's something interesting I've learned with our little space mining rig.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It ain't got no oxygen.
Yeah, Sony does have that policy.
I mean, you should have enough for a while. I mean, I was up there for like I was up there for like full 40 minutes.
I'm at half
Real time.
already because I didn't realize what was happening. So I need some ice so I can fill up the H2O2 gen.
There should be ice on some of the asteroids, but you could always just come back to atmosphere.
That is the current plan.
Yeah, Sony does have a policy. Well, most companies, not most, a lot of companies have VPN policies. I don't know how often people actually get caught, though. Like, Amazon has a VPN policy that they'll delete your account if they catch you accessing it through a VPN. But, like, it never happens. It's because they want to sell your data.
People wouldn't have to use
So-
VPNs if they can keep killing our shit.
But yeah, Helldivers is getting rightfully review bombed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they fucking changed the whole thing on it. And it's like,
Yep.
now you have to make a PlayStation account for no
Yep.
fucking reason.
Isn't it great?
Gotta find something new for Sundays now.
And then
Isn't it
everyone's
just
just kinda
wonderful?
like... Yeah. Thor, I saw when Thor did a video on it. And he's like, this is disgusting.
Well, luckily, it doesn't take effect until May 30th for people who already have the game, so you have a full month left to enjoy Helldivers 2 before they enforce it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can actually ask for a refund. Because they're technically asking for a... they're depriving you of a game until you make a account with a third-party thing, which, like, it's disgusting. You may not get a refund, but
Yeah,
it's also very
if you
possible
ask
could.
Steam for a refund, they will. It's hard to say. They might give it to you, or they might not.
I feel like it should almost be guaranteed.
You
It's
just
like-
have to explain why. I mean, they're probably...
you have to explain
Steam's
why.
probably gonna get bombarded.
Yeah.
Right.
With,
And
you
eventually,
Helldivers.
if they
feel
get
like a lot-
enough of them, then they will just make a blanket policy for that game.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you just have to explain it and hope that the rep
Understands.
understands. But
Yeah, like,
eventually, Steam will rule, quote unquote, that yeah, we're offering refunds due to contractual changes that came later, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't. So we'll see.
Damn you, PlayStation. You took a game everyone loved and turned it into garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, one
one
of the
move.
reviews I recently read on it was just like a single sentence. It was like, this game was so much fun that I almost forgot about corporate greed.
God damn.
Did you make it back to the moon yet, Finn?
No, I'm still 2,700 away.
How far away were you when I left?
Like 29.
Mate, it's been 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm going at 110 meters per second.
One moment. How many kilometers is that? It's 2,700. Let's go with 2,500. And how fast are you going? About 100 meters per second?
110. And I said it's 2,700. 2,700.
Alright, so I'm just gonna
It's
round it
take him
down.
like a good 50 minutes to get there.
Yeah, and I'm at 19% battery power, so I'm not going to make it.
No, you're not gonna make it. You wanna know why?
Why?
Do you know how many meters that is?
Too many.
2.5 million.
Yeah.
Aren't
Let's
you in a
divide that
space
by
where you just
110.
turn everything off and drift?
And then divide that by 60. divide that by 60. So if I'm doing my math right, and this is quick maths, and it's the weekend, so I can't trust my brain.
Yeah.
It's going to take you over 200 hours.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
Give me
6 hours.
Give me infinite battery power, and I can do that.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
looks like we got
Yeah,
200 hours until Fenrir is back to his team.
I forgot to divide by 60 again. It's actually about 6 hours. So it'll take you about 6 hours to get there. And I did a lot of rounding, but I feel like 6 hours is a good enough indication that you won't make it.
What do you mean? Of course I will. In 6
Yield,
hours.
little faith.
Maybe if you had like 100 batteries and oxygen tanks.
I'll be fine.
The fuck is a fresh maker?
Joe Mama.
All right. Hopefully 7,000 thruster components is enough. I'm bringing more steel plates. That should be enough. Hopefully we don't need anything else. Batteries are charged.
Energy critical.
Oh, Dreamy, I added shields.
Dreamy doesn't even play with us anymore.
Dreamy hates us.
I added shields to the Yarhar.
I bet if you blew up the Yarhar immediately.
Yeah.
That rocket launcher hasn't seen use in a while.
No,
It'll
not
see
really.
use then.
Up, down.
And you see, Dreams, I'm also busy, but I make time for these people every once in a while.
Damn.
Damn.
And we're glad you come back, baby. What's getting...
Nah, I got too close to the fresh maker.
Jeez, Dreams. I even made a graphic and everything.
Oh God, Jwil, I don't even know where you are. Or how
Over yonder.
close to the fresh maker. Well, I mean, as long as you don't get shot down, I guess. I don't see a drone coming in, so I think we're all right. Never mind. There's a drone.
How much power is this going to take?
No, there's no drones.
I saw 2 enemy signals for a second. One was a wasp, but I think it went out of my signal range.
I see a bunch of space pirate beacons.
Okay, I turned the
There's
emitter.
a lot of space pirate beacons. Luckily, they're neutral with us, though. Oh, wait a minute. Are they neutral? with
Not
you?
me.
Oh, fuck.
They still do not like me.
Oh, there you are.
I appear to be dying.
It happens to the best of us.
Real.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes, you know.
Be mindful of your weight. You look like you're coming in a little hot.
YouTube
have-
YouTube Shorts recommended me a clip from the Wolfenstein 2. When BJ is stuck in the like exosuit thing because he's convinced that if he gets out of it, he's just gonna fucking die.
It has been years since I played the Wolfenstein games. I need to play through.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're good. That was concerning.
What
I'm gonna
happened?
That was
Save
a
the
big
game.
lag spike.
It was a really big lag spike.
Is it because I fucking died?
I don't know, but it was pretty bad. I thought
Oh,
the
I-
game froze.
I automatically respawned back at the moon. That's why. I jumped to like 2,700 kilometers.
Oh, and it had to
You're not
load
gonna go
everything.
off once you're attached, Jwil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that'll burn through the hydrogen pretty quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that.
Oh, it's nighttime here.
And of course, if you ever need to get more ice, there's a lake right below us with plenty.
Yeah.
There's another Assert research base right next to us. We're slowly being surrounded by Assert research bases.
Fucking hell. They're trying to assert their dominance.
Hey, maybe eventually, if the Dirty Blues try to approach us from different angles, maybe a cert will help us by sending shit.
Potentiality.
That is potentially possible, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's why I couldn't see the fucking thing.
Be
Duh.
right back while this thing charges up.
Put that back.
Lightning storm.
The hydrogen doesn't seem to connect down to the docking down here. So when you get back, I'm gonna need to connect to the what's it called?
Yarhar?
The Yarhar.
Okay. Interesting. I'm just adjusting the shield on the Yarhar right now.
Okay.
Interesting.
Slowly building this bitch.
Nuh-uh.
I'll kill
Uh-uh.
you, Finn. In Minecraft.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
That's
Whatever
illegal.
you say, Greg.
There was a court
Yeah,
case
no.
where they were like, yeah, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Law says so.
the textured shield looks fucking wacky.
Remember, it's
Oh.
only illegal if you get caught.
You should shoot something at that shield, the textured shield, and see what happens.
I'm not sure because I tried shooting through the station shield and it did not stop the bullets of my gun. So
Maybe it
they
doesn't
might
stop.
not work.
Or
They might just not work.
you could try shooting at not at the ship itself, but like at the edge of it, where the shield is visible, but you know it wouldn't actually hit the ship.
Yeah, I might have to try it with like a ship gun and not with a handheld gun.
Why not make it just a little test ship and then slap a little shield on it and shoot at it?
Yeah, I could do that.
I would do it myself, but I don't have enough resources to make shield emitters at the current moment. Otherwise,
Alright, where's the moon? 7 kilometers away. Alright, so the Yarhar's shield is now fully charged if it works.
Outstanding.
it will if you're feeling it. I think we needed a lot more platinum to make the release. So platinum and gold being the priority for those two.
Alright, 16 kilometers per second. I'll be there in, I don't know, 10 minutes,
Okay. I'll be
Ish.
here. Yeah.
give or take.
Oh, hey Razor,
What's up?
have you seen my new outfit?
No.
You should open up a wall stream.
Oh, on your box. Well, your body, I guess.
Yes. Decided to go with a new look today.
Gotta maintain that kayfabe.
I was gonna do this yesterday for Thursday, but didn't get to see my boy Razor on Thursday.
I had to explain kayfabe to my mother today. It just occurred to me that you guys might not all know what kayfabe is either.
Nope.
Nope.
It's a wrestling
Explain-
thing.
Oh, I was gonna say explain to me like I'm your mother.
Kayfabe is the word for like. How do I put this? So in wrestling, if Triple H and The Undertaker had a beef in the ring, then they could not like go out to dinner together on a day off.
Oh.
That's
so they have
kayfabe.
to maintain that.
They have to
fake rivalry.
maintain the fake rivalry. Yes. That's kayfabe.
That's stupid.
It does.
Thanks.
It
Thanks.
gets
anyone
to be
watch
problematic,
AEW?
but what'd you say?
Does anyone watch AEW?
Not really.
It's wrestling.
I haven't watched wrestling in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time either.
Well, that's not true. I did watch the
yeah.
WrestleMania recently because Dreamy was watching it and told me how fucking hype it was.
It
Yeah.
looks like we need more ice, by the way.
Really? All right.
Yeah, because I'm not getting any hydrogen.
Oh, wow. First time we needed ice in a while.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
what kayfabe is. And because Vince McMahon is a fucking dickhead,
Yeah, our
wrestlers
H2O
have gotten in a lot of trouble for breaking
dry.
kayfabe. Like situations like that, where two wrestlers that were supposed to have a rivalry got really drunk together and were seen hanging out, and Vince McMahon flipped the fuck out.
You think that's bad?
And that's
you
like
ever heard about,
the tamest of what he did.
Strickland and Hangman Adam Page.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of stories.
Strickland broke into his actual house, recorded it, and then stood over his son's crib and said since he could have ended his son at that very moment, that his son owes him a life debt.
Oh god. Wrestling
So
has so
Hangman
much
obviously
stupid
wants
shit.
to end him.
Bro.
Obviously, it's all staged, but
It
you
is.
know,
It is. But
'Cause
wrestling
if that
has
were real,
so
he would
much
be in
stupid
prison.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broke hit.
And like, even that is pretty tame compared to some of the shit that Vince McMahon came up with over the years.
Darby Allin got hit by a bus not that long ago.
Like there was some crazy like cultist shit at one point that was going on with Vince McMahon's daughter. It was a whole thing.
Vince McMahon is in prison.
He's a scumbag. Like
He is
genuine.
an absolute fucking scumbag.
He is.
He's
very
the guy
much
who
a
like
scumbag.
runs the show, isn't he? Like he's the guy that.
He was the
He's a
head of
trafficker.
yeah.
I think I know him from memes. I think I can put a face to the dude, but like
If you saw the walk, you would immediately know that it's Vince McMahon because he's known for that weird robot walk.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
But Vince
But yeah.
McMahon, he had like a 6-part series on Behind the Bastards, and that was a couple of years ago before all of the latest stuff came out. He did a thing where his kayfabe character was also a scumbag. So he would always be a scumbag in the ring, and people were like, oh, you know, it's part of the act, right? But he was actually genuinely a fucking scumbag.
It's true.
He was just playing himself.
Some
Oh,
would
is
say
that
he plays
so?
the part too well.
Yeah. Some would say. But yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit, Vince McMahon. I don't think he's not running the organization anymore.
No, he got removed.
I feel like Triple H was in
board,
charge for a while. I can't remember
don't
the
know.
details. Because I don't follow wrestling super closely. I just know that Vince McMahon is a piece of shit. And those professional TV wrestlers do not deserve to get treated the way they were treated by him. Because they're all really hard workers. And a lot of them died because of his bullshit. Like, Vince McMahon has a body count
Jesus.
just from, like, poor working conditions. You know?
Yeah. He's
Like-
disgusting.
Yeah. You can trace Vince McMahon phone calls to wrestlers about how they need to perform better and they need to keep pushing themselves, and hey, maybe take some of these drugs here. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you can directly trace the actions of Vince McMahon to wrestlers overdosing. It's really bad.
That's fucking insane.
And, you know, there was always, like, the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't stupid. you know?
Kind of reminds me of how circuses started out.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean, that's
Basically
pretty much
is.
what it was.
Basically a circus.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. And Vince McMahon was the king of the circus. Yeah. Yeah, he's a prick. You know who else is also apparently, or was apparently a huge dickhead?
Brock Lesnar.
I actually don't know Brock Lesnar.
Apparently, he and Vince McMahon worked, allegedly, at least, allegedly, I have no proof, but allegedly a person was assigned to him as part of his contract for things.
Ah, gotcha.
So, and Brock took it,
Right.
allegedly.
Allegedly. So
I don't want to find a letter in my mailbox from Brock Lesnar saying he's suing me for defamation.
Right. Well, the wrestler I was going to mention is Hulk Hogan.
I wouldn't be
with
surprised
him,
if Hulk Hogan
brother.
did drugs.
Oh, he was on a ton
If
of
you-
drugs.
If you told me like
All of the
that he was
wrestlers
on
up until
steroids his
pretty
entire
recently
life-
were on a ton of drugs.
Yeah, I
Like
can
all of them were.
see- yeah.
Some of them still are. No, Hulk Hogan, he, from what I've been told, had a hell of an attitude. And had the
He's Hulk
biggest
Hogan.
fucking ego.
Yep.
But
Actually,
the,
Surprise.
the one thing he did that is the unequivocal, oh wow, you're a fucking piece of shit, was relatively early on, when Vince McMahon was a scumbag, but not the same level of scumbag that he would eventually become. A bunch of wrestlers had a locker room talk about unionizing.
Ooh.
Basically, it was just an early formality of like, hey, we're being treated like fucking garbage. Does anyone want to do something about this? And if so, then I will like fill out the paperwork and like get it started, right? Get the process started of unionizing.
You tattle on him.
Hulk Hogan 100% tattled on that wrestler to Vince McMahon. And that wrestler was not immediately fired, but they had all of their like shows changed. Like Vince McMahon made his life a living hell until he had to quit because he couldn't pay his bills.
Jesus.
And one of the reasons Vince McMahon got away with so much shit is because
We
of
need
that.
gold.
Because all of the wrestlers and everyone that was a part of that conversation knew someone was a rat. It turned out to be Hulk Hogan. But
Yeah.
they couldn't do anything about it. Because if you want to wrestle professionally, you work for Vince McMahon. Period.
Until AEW came out.
Yeah, until fairly recently, relatively, compared to the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
So like everybody
had a
just
monopoly
kept their
on
fucking
it.
mouths shut, right?
A lot of wrestlers were actually going to Japan to wrestle there because their wrestlers are treated so much better
Yep. Vince McMahon
compared
built
to WWE.
Vince McMahon built an empire and became a very wealthy man on the backs of tons of incredibly talented wrestlers, literally destroying their bodies for him.
And now he's going to lose everything.
I sure hope so. He's a fucking piece of
Oh,
shit.
he will.
But people suspect the reason why Hulk Hogan ratted is because he was like one of the only wrestlers in the organization that was treated well. Because Vince McMahon personally liked him. And Hulk Hogan was making more money than any other wrestler at that time, by like a huge margin. So he knew that if everybody unionized, he was the only one that was going to lose. Right?
Yeah.
People suspect that that's why he did it. But It's you know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Wrestling is a fucking nightmare.
But yeah, Darby Allin, he was trained by Sting.
I used to love Sting.
And Darby Allin's just fucking insane, and he's like impossible to injure, man. He like maybe like a week or so ago, he got hit by a fucking bus, and you know what he walked away with? A broken nose.
That'll happen.
Hit by a bus.
I feel bad for that bus.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I said. My friend messaged me. He's like, hey guys, by the way, Darby Allin got hit by a bus, and I'm like, I feel sorry for the bus.
So you guys heard about that man or bear thing lately? So
Man, bear, pig?
no, the thing it's been going around, but it's basically just been, if you're lost in the woods, would you rather be lost in the woods with a bear or with a random man that you don't know?
Does this bitch not fly?
Right. Well, the first time somebody asked me they didn't ask me the question.
Oh
They asked what they asked what my opinion on the man bear thing was, and I was like, "You mean like men fighting bears?"
What's happened?
Jwil crashed.
Nothing new.
Rip.
It happens.
Did you run out of fuel?
No, I think he was carrying too much and couldn't.
That's the weird part, though.
Lifted.
Shouldn't have been. I filled that bitch capacity at one point and it did not slam into the ground.
I had the tank not on stockpile. I had it just on auto. I had the thrusters on. It just did not work.
You have your dampener
Well, like
on?
it wouldn't go up, like the thrusters weren't working, or
Yeah, it was a dampener on, or
Dampener was on, yes.
Could have been that you just had too much velocity and it couldn't correct fast enough.
any chance we could revert save something. It might be a bit of a hassle, but I really don't feel like rebuilding that entire fucking thing.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm gonna unload the world now,
Okie doke.
and I'll let you know. It literally happened like 30 seconds ago, right? Or like 1 minute.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was too long ago. Jwil, how long was it? How long did you crash? How long ago did you crash?
Oh, it was like legitimately 5 seconds before Razor said, "Oh no."
Okay.
So it was like right there.
All right, where we go?
listen, I heard an explosion and then
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
I'm remembering why I'm not a fan of this game at times.
I'll go back another 5 minutes just to be safe. So I don't have to reload it again because it takes forever.
Makes sense.
This should be 5 to 10 minutes before you crashed. Oh well, it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first time someone asked me oh, what's your opinion on the man bear thing? And I was like, you mean like men fighting bears in the woods? I don't understand. What's the question? They wouldn't elaborate because they thought it was really funny that I immediately assumed that it must be, men fist fighting bears.
That sounds like a good Tuesday night to me, man.
And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. I think there's maybe like a few dozen people on planet Earth max that could fist fight a bear and win.
I'll be right back.
Depends on what type of bear.
Use the restroom.
I mean, I guess it does, but like even a black bear, like a small black bear still has way more muscle mass than like the biggest dudes.
Oh yeah, I bet literally less than 1% of humans could fist fight a black bear and beat it to death.
Like,
if you talk about grizzly bear or even polar bear, not possible.
Oh, there's no
There's not a single human alive.
There's
that can
no
do it.
chance. There is not. I don't think there has ever been a single human being maybe Andre the Giant. Maybe. There has
I don't know.
been maybe one or two people in human history with the physical strength to just defeat a bear with their bare hands, like a grizzly bear.
I don't know,
No
man.
weapons
The
at
crackhead
all.
outside of 7-Eleven give it a run for its money.
No weapons at all defeating a grizzly bear is really, really tough. It's like basically impossible.
It's because of the way their bodies are like composed. Literally just impossible.
It's like, imagine if you were only allowed to punch the bear. How many times do you think you would have to punch a bear as like I'm talking like the strongest dudes on planet Earth. How many times do you think they would have to punch that bear in order to defeat it?
At
feel like
least
they're-
one time.
I feel like their wrists or hands would like probably break a little bit before they did much
Honestly,
damage.
I think that their hands would break long before they were
The bear.
able to even knock out the bear just
Some
from
like
punching.
Some like Omni-Man shit, if you remember the first episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, homie would get to the point where his hands have been completely disintegrated before he did any
It's
serious
flopping.
damage to that grizzly
Yeah.
bear.
Even if you handed somebody a knife, I still think
That's
a
not
small
going
amount of people would barely be able to do it.
I feel
Barely.
like if you pit every single Navy SEAL to ever live with one knife versus a grizzly bear, the grizzly bear is winning like 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah. I mean, they just have so much like fucking like body fat on them that like your knife's not gonna do shit.
They have so much mass. And they're thick.
And all that ass.
I mean, I guess go for the eyes, but like still, that's they're
one
kind
moment.
of small.
It loaded, but it did not load correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to rejoin.
Give me a second. I have to
Come on.
close it and then reload it again. I'm not sure what happened there. That was weird.
So now, since we can't have too many people win with knives, we step it up a notch. Handguns.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
Now
I'm
how
going
many people
to.
win?
So grizzly bear. Let's say grizzly bear, because I'm pretty sure that there are people who could wrestle a smaller black bear.
Yeah.
Like there are people that could do that. They're extremely rare. Like the 100 strongest people in the world, right? But I believe it. Now the
Yeah.
problem with once you get to guns is if the gun is a high enough caliber, anyone can do it. Like if you've got a 44 Magnum, your chances are pretty good of putting down that bear. All right, I'm gonna step back another 5 minutes. Maybe that was the issue. It's just a bad save. I mean, like, there's a reason why people in Alaska will not leave their homes without a rifle and a high caliber handgun, and or.
These polar bears will just outright kill you. They don't give a fuck. They don't even have to be hungry.
Doesn't even have to be a bear. It could be a moose,
Dude,
an
fuck
elk,
those. I mean,
deer. Like, there's
Moose
just
are
so
scary.
much wildlife around. Everybody is walking around with a fucking 44 Magnum on their hip, or a 357 loaded with plus P or something. You know, like high pressure rounds. Because it's like, oh, there's a bear charging me. I need to put like 10 rounds of very high caliber ammo down range in about 1 second. Otherwise, I'm dead. Like that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how many shots you can fire in such a short distance, especially when it's even when it's a human. Like, what's the minimum distance you need to basically be able to shoot somebody before they can even approach you? Like 20 feet or so.
It's pretty far. It's a lot further than you would think. So like, I'm trying to remember what it is, but
And then
It's
instead of a human, it's a fucking bear. Those things
Right.
move
They travel
surprisingly
light
fast.
so if
Yeah.
you're standing still and someone is like 20 meters away and they start running at you, they have a knife in their hand and you have to draw and fire, even at 20 meters, there's a pretty good chance they're going to get to you before you actually draw and fire. Because human beings are pretty fucking fast. A fit person can cross 20 meters very quickly. But with a bears are really fucking fast, considering how fucking big they are. It's like a fucking diesel train.
Those things want to move. They can fucking move.
Have you ever seen a moose at full sprint?
Yes,
I've never
scary.
seen a moose at full sprint.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Now I gotta look up a video of a moose at full sprint.
Also, moose are
scary.
fucking enormous.
They are. I love seeing videos
People
of dash cams with
genuinely
people.
underestimate just how fucking big they are. They look like they're something out of a fucking dinosaur movie. They're huge.
There's actual monsters.
Oh man. There was the first time I ever saw something like that was a moose, a group of hikers, and there was like 5 feet of snow, and the moose was trying to like scare them off or whatever. What the fuck is going on? Why is this not working? I'm gonna restart the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, broke it. I done did fucked up.
It was a video of a bunch of hikers, and the moose was basically like just trying to let them know that he was there and frighten them.
Yeah.
Right. And they backed off and got out of the way, but this moose was charging through like 4 feet of snow at like 30 miles an hour. It was insane. All right, come on. Come on.
On what?
I want it to work.
Oh.
All right. Game is restarted. Let's look at the backups. All right, I'll step back to 2150.
What the fuck? I didn't know Space Engineers had this music. It just went super tribal all of a sudden. Dude's going ham on the drums. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
I'm
back.
back. I'm gone.
I'm trying to imagine a scenario where like 10 guys with 9mm dump their entire mags into a moose and it just doesn't give a shit.
They're not.
I mean, that's kind of like it's easier to imagine that with a bear, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bears have like the fat in the body mass.
They
Moose
have the
are-
fat, and their bones are thick as fuck. If you shoot a bear with a 9mm in the skull, it will like right in their fucking dome. It will just bounce off.
Crazy.
I feel like stuff could probably like penetrate a moose.
Homie
easy.
might go and die later.
You to hunt bears, you need at least a 357,
Yeah.
and you need to be close for it to go through. Either that, or you need a higher caliber round and a more powerful rifle with a greater yield.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even trust a 357.
Yeah, if you're pulling a 357 versus a bear, you're already in danger. You have
You're
one or
rolling.
two-
You're rolling the dice.
Yeah, you have one or
Um,
two shots before he gets to you, and it's over for you.
So all I'm hearing is you gotta bust out 20mm Vulcan. Just remove the bear from existence.
I mean, if you're able to carry it around and shoot it accurately while an 800-pound grizzly is charging at you.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that's why I bought
Damn.
one of those technicals from Afghanistan and imported it to Alaska.
Y'all have seen that video of the security cam of the
No.
the grizzly bear that's like walking towards one of the server is not responding. What the fuck?
Yeah, hold on, it's reloading.
Okay, but it's like
Give it a
this
second.
It's like this. I think it was like almost a ton. It was like 900 some pounds, and this grizzly was fucking massive. Like you see it walking, and all thought in your head that thinks I might be able to beat that goes right out your head.
People have thoughts like that?
Like,
All right.
yeah.
Everybody should be able to connect now. Just please do not connect all at once.
All right,
Oh,
everybody pile in there.
I'm loading.
But yeah, some people I know, they're like, yeah, if I get a hold of a bear, basically I'll just have to jump on his back and get behind him and like choke him out somehow,
No.
you know? And I'm like, no, you're fucked. You know why? Because all he has to do is what he'll do is he'll just go up against a tree and crush you.
They're fucking massive.
Imagine
And
if
bears-
they could just shake somebody off or just
Bears-
roll over. Like, there's a
Bears
modicum
will-
of ways for you to get fucked up on a bear's back.
And bears, like, they do this thing when they fight other bears. They do like those fucking sumo slams where they like slap you with their paws.
Mhm.
They don't like claw at you. They just smack you with all their weight.
Yep.
They'll do that
Mhm.
on your chest, and it will indeed. A 900-pound grizzly will just cave in your chest.
Yup.
It will not take much. If he puts his weight on you, you can't breathe. Can't expand your chest. And if he slams that weight down on you with those claws and that fucking all that weight behind that paw, you're just dead.
Yeah, that was the thing that we were saying, is that generally there is maybe the top 1% of human beings could fight the weakest 1% of bears.
Yeah.
May I ask a
Yeah, I
question?
bet I could take a cub in a fight.
Yeah, if you put me against a cub, like a tiny baby that was newborn, easy clap.
Are
Like-
you sure?
I don't know, that one's still up in the air.
But may I pose a question to you all? If have four leg, why not ride like horse?
Shit, you're right. My
That's
bad.
what they do
Yeah,
in
why did we
Warhammer.
waste all of our time genetically? Like, why did we waste our time domesticating dogs? We could have been domesticating bears this entire time. Come on, ancestors, what the fuck?
Well, you
it
see,
did work on
Drop
horses.
the ball.
It worked on horses.
have you ever
and
seen-
horses are fucking big too?
You see, if we tried that on bears, they would act a lot like the same that dogs would, except we domesticated dogs from wolves. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen a wild wolf out in the middle of nowhere? They are
They're
fucking
big, too.
massive.
But we also we selectively breed
So
them
imagine
smaller.
really small bears that are like a lot skinnier and
You're making me a lot more angry now. Why can't we have that?
Man, why did we domesticate
have
horses? Why didn't we
horses.
domesticate moose?
also it was easier to domesticate wolves than it was to domesticate bears because, you know, bears
That's
would
cool.
fight us and wolves are like, oh, if I stick around this camp, I get free food from these hunters and in return, I don't eat them.
That's
And
quitter
then
talk.
eventually it got to the point where we started using them to hunt and then we'd give them food and we'd eat some. And
Well, it's also
to
the
point where we
difference
have
between
dogs.
like in a small tribe of, let's say, like 20 people, everybody's living in a communal space, right?
yeah.
If you have a wolf hanging out with everyone and that wolf decides to attack someone, they're just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
But when you have that with a bear, it's like, oh, the bear has decided it wants to attack us. Now we have a big fucking problem,
That's quitter talk.
right?
That, I mean, that's how chickens were domesticated with like those type of environments. That's how cats were domesticated.
I feel like cats just showed up and we just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they would like fishermen, and we would just like throw like rotten fish out, and then the cats would be like, "Oh, sweet, free food."
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it worked with a lot of things. Is hey, we give you food if you hang out.
You see that, humanity? We just gotta start doing that with bears now.
You know what
Bro,
the
I
funniest
mean, we do. People do it with bears.
They do.
People are in the process of domesticating a lot of things. It's just, you know,
It takes a
an
long
extremely
fucking time.
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes at least like 100 more years.
It takes a long time, and it's a big problem when it's a creature that is like... When it's a creature like a bear that could just kill you, if it wanted to.
Yeah.
Ben, you may like this. The funniest fucking thing I've ever heard somebody like say, "Oh, I can beat that." Like, no contest, I win. And then I just kind of looked at them like they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Is a moose.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm like,
No,
do you
no.
know how
In
big
what
moose are?
context do they think they can beat a moose?
Yeah, like in a death match. Like, you versus the
Bro.
moose. The moose wants
No.
you dead.
No.
Like, are they
Mate,
talking about just straight fists? Like, what are you talking about?
Yes, just straight fists.
Fuck no.
If I was in a fucking Humvee with an M2 and I had 200 yards between me and the moose, my chances are still not 100%. Like,
I feel like we should just have a podcast at this point and just call it "Can we fight that?"
no.
Can we fight that?
The thing is, with most wild animals, the answer is fuck no.
That was
Not
like a
by-
lot
not-
like my Smasher Pass list.
There's a
Like, you're
reason
staying the
why
fuck
humans
away.
made weapons so early.
All right, one human with his bare hands versus a fire ant hill mount. Go.
Hi, AWOL. I'm on the Yarhar with you. That's where I respawned.
Alright, well.
What?
Hello.
Where'd my shit go? Oh my god.
Get fucked.
Did you
Oh
die?
my god. No, I didn't die. I just came back in. I wasn't dead when we left.
Yeah, we did revert a save.
I
We had to go
wasn't
back.
dead then either.
Did you die at all this session so far?
It took away all my stuff.
It's because we were in the cryopod, but that's why.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We were in
This
the
is some
cryopod
bullshit.
10 minutes ago, so it didn't save us, sadly.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
It did save the ship, though.
Real.
Yes, it did save the ship, thankfully.
Alright, that's unfortunate. Can you get your stuff back?
No. There is no body. I just have to make the shit again, which is expensive because they were level 3 tools.
Hmm.
I realized that when I was going to check the fucking the thing we're building.
First you
and-
crashed the ship, and now you're pushing me off of things.
Ben, are you in a chair? Yes, you are.
Yeah. I'm
What
good.
is? Tell me, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think.
depending on the person, is the largest animal that you could take barehanded
Right now, or at peak physical fitness?
at your peak fitness, like the most you've ever been, not like the peak fitness of a human, but like the peak fitness you've been at, where you're like,
I
this
could
is the most fit I've ever been.
maybe, at my peak fitness, if I got really lucky, I could maybe win in a fight against a German Shepherd. That's
Maybe
like, that is easily 50-50. Because if the dog gets to my throat in the first second, then I'm done. Right?
Yeah,
Like, that's it. It's game over.
Maybe like.
That is probably my best.
that's the largest animal you think you could ever take.
And that's a big maybe, because again, you know, if it's like a trained German Shepherd that's trying to kill me, it's just gonna go straight for the throat. And if it
Maybe, like-
manages to latch on, then that's nighttime. You're dead. It's over.
I'm thinking like maybe a juvenile ostrich if it has a limp.
A juvenile ostrich with a lip.
If it has a limp,
I
understandable.
thought Fenn was gonna go the route of, yeah, I bet I could take on an ostrich egg.
I could take on an egg.
I'm not that fucking bad.
I
You
can take on a
see
goldfish.
Fenn Family Guy posed dead on the ground in the kitchen. It's like, damn, that egg got hands.
Yeah, that's the
I need a
response
prawn.
I'd expect from Jwil was, I could take a goldfish because you're fucking terrified of everything else.
Hey,
Or-
everything is fucking scary in this world, man.
That's sort
You're
of
not wrong.
Maybe like a lizard of some kind. I could fucking beat the shit out of an
Oh,
Yeah,
God, I had a
cargo-
lizard crawl up my pants once it scared the shit out of me.
Cargo, we need gold. We are vastly running out of gold.
Gold again. Fuck.
I
We have
could beat an iguana. What do
wait,
you guys
yeah,
feel?
we have 0. Absolutely none.
Oh, God. I don't feel like going into space right now.
Yeah, we have no. And
Let's
we only
see.
have three platinum.
Three.
Yeah, we need gold and platinum. A lot of it.
You have 3 platinum.
3.
Let's actually go like a little exotic. I could probably take like a juvenile kangaroo.
All right, let's
Maybe.
ask
Maybe.
let's ask the Family Guy question from that one episode when they did a podcast in the bar. How many 5th graders do you think you could take out in one go?
Oh my god! Yeah, I've seen more elaborate versions of that.
The Peter Griffin answer is if I get into like a door and in a hallway and they have to come at me one at a time, I'm pretty confident that I could take down a 5th grader with one kick. So he's like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there in the door and go bam, bam, bam.
I think
I feel like the largest thing I could take. The largest thing I have a possibility of beating would probably be like a juvenile alligator.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't if we were both in the water, no chance.
No
If
chance.
we're on dry land,
on dry land,
I have a chance.
on
I can
dry
see
land, if you're physically strong enough
You can pick
and
it up.
can get behind and above them, then you have a
my
chance.
peak fitness. At my peak fitness, yeah.
I can see it.
You have a chance at that point.
Yes, I'd have a chance. But if like you put me in the water with it,
In the
no.
water,
I am
no
not
chance.
agile enough in the water to
There's no fucking chance in the water.
deal with that.
That is like their environment.
Yeah.
Their
It's sort of
feet, like they have
Oh,
feet.
you know
They can
what? I
walk
could
on
take a
land.
whale on dry land.
Yeah.
Nah, them bitches blow up. You can't.
I think
I'll just sit there and wait for it to suffocate over
Damn.
its own body weight.
That's cheating. That's cheating. That doesn't count.
Who said that humans ever play fair?
That's true.
We
Humans do
literally
not
had to
play fair.
outsmart everything we fight, otherwise we would lose.
We're at the
Every-
top.
Yeah.
We're at the top of the food chain, not due to our physical prowess.
Because of our intellectual.
Well, actually, there is a part of our physicality that is the strongest in the entire animal kingdom.
perpetual. Fucking,
Well, we'd have the stamina. That's true. We do have the stamina
Yeah.
thing.
That's we were
we have
literally
way
the
more
Slenderman of like the Stone Age, because like you have like a wolf or a sheep or like fucking like mammoths or whatever. You see them, they run, and then we just jog, and then we
Yep.
just track them, and then
We
they
just
just can't
keep
sleep,
fucking
they can't
coming.
eat, they can't do anything, and it gets to the point where they've run so far and they can't run anymore, and then we just stab them.
I
with
can't
long
believe nobody
spears.
has done a horror game where you're playing as like a wolf that's being hunted by an ancient tribe,
That'd be fucking terrifying.
because it would be terrifying.
Well, you have to manage your sleep and your hunger and everything while these things are freaking chasing you through the wilderness.
Yup.
And
Yup.
Like they're always just
And
there.
they
never
just
attack you,
keep
they're just
fucking
moving.
coming.
And the thing is, like, the reason why,
I mean, the
like,
forest
'cause
kind of gets that feeling. Like,
yeah.
the strongest like runners other than humans are wolves, and they can run for like 6 hours, but humans can run essentially, if they have the stamina for it, indefinitely.
Yeah. Human beings have the ability to run themselves to death. And it
And
takes
so-
a long time to get there.
And like wolves can only run for so long. Like if they can only go on a full on sprint for like 30 minutes, because like their organs will get squished in their lungs, so essentially they can't breathe very well, like at all. So, and then they can't sweat, so they overheat, and so they have
Right.
to stop at some point. Humans, since we run upright, we can breathe constantly, and then we have sweat glands, so like our body cools itself down constantly. And I've heard tales of like
Just keep
African
fucking
tribes
going.
that they, like, this guy lived with them for a while, and he went on a run with them, like a hunt.
Yeah.
And he had water bottles, he had running shoes, everything. and he's running, and he is getting smoked. Like,
Yeah, that checks out.
he's like, these guys are going at a full sprint for the past 2 hours, and
Yeah.
like he catches up with them when they're like, man, this guy looks so exhausted. Has he ever had to catch anything in his life? And then the
Nope.
people that were with him were like, no, we buy our food at the supermarket. Somebody else catches it for us. And they're like, that sounds horrible. And then what he does is he's drinking these fucking bottled waters.
Is
He's drinking this
like
bottled water.
first world hunters, which is mostly just waiting in one spot.
Yeah.
You don't chase, you just wait because you have a gun.
But these guys would just dig a hole in the ground where like their dogs would find like this like muddy, sand-filled like water that's like under the ground, like that water where you dig enough and there's like a little puddle.
Mm-hmm.
And they just like put their hands in there and soup this nasty brown water that's like covered in dirt and sand and has like rocks and shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just drink that, and then they're like, yeah, I'm good. I can run for another like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
on
peak
this-
physical
on this
fitness will fucking do that.
handful of water. And he's like, these guys are insane.
Peak physical fitness will fucking do that. You ever hear about that one marathon runner that had a mutation / genetic defect where his body did not produce lactic acid? So his legs never got
Oh.
tired. Like, he never got that heavy muscle feeling that you get from lactic acid.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
your
stuff that
body's warning
pulls
sign
out.
that you should stop doing that.
Correct. So, I mean, he was a marathon runner. So, the thing is, he still had to train, obviously.
Yeah.
But he never had that issue of getting to, like, the 24-mile mark in the marathon. And, like, his legs feel like they're made of fucking lead. He never had that problem because his body did not produce lactic acid.
I mean, it sounds like a good thing, but it's really not. It's a terrible.
No,
thing.
no, no. It's like not feeling
Same
pain.
way-
Not
yeah,
feeling
same
pain
way
can be a good
canceling
thing.
pain.
It can also be terrible.
It's very bad. It's very, very bad.
Because it's like, oh yeah, you just burnt your hand horrifically. I did? Aw, shit. We kind of need those things. But, it worked out in his case because, like, he had to be careful not to overextend. But he could train really hard, and he wouldn't have the issue of having to defeat his own head and keep pushing past that heaviness. You know what I mean? So he ended up becoming, like, absurdly physically fit. And he could run whole marathons and then just keep going. But yeah. Some people are just
Built
really,
different?
really... Yeah, they're built different. Literally. They're literally fucking built different.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Fen. I know you're built to fight an egg.
Anyone that's capable of carrying 90 pounds of combat gear through the desert in Afghanistan in broad sunlight for 8 hours has my respect. Just fuck that shit.
I need to put that idea away. I think I'm not going to do that tomorrow. I don't have much going on tomorrow, Fen. I'm going to draw you dead in the kitchen, surrounded
Okay,
by
but-
just destroyed eggs.
Please! Oh my god.
How many eggs can I take
Do
in a
the
fight?
fucking Yamcha pose.
The Yamcha pose.
Yeah,
Just,
the Yamcha
there's an
pose.
open carton on the floor, a bunch of eggs all over the place. Be like, what happened?
I don't know
lost.
that pose.
You got yoked.
Dragon Ball Z Yamcha, whenever he got blown up.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that pose! Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the pose, the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Yamcha
yeah.
pose. They did it in Dragon Ball Super once. It was really funny. They played a game of baseball.
That pose
And-
has so many references and so many other things that there's probably hundreds at this point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. It's a really fun pose. All right, we are back on the moon again. I am going to save
Yeah.
so that if anybody fucks up,
I'm gonna fuck up immediately.
I don't have to
Same.
reload way back.
Oh, I never noticed the Cyberman's hand there before. I always thought it was just him in the crater.
Yeah, I thought he got blown up, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
It's
I'm
been a
gonna
really
connect-
long time.
I'm gonna connect the something. What's it called?
The scout
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Also, I
scout chip.
hate doing this to y'all, but I need to wake up in like 5 hours to go to work.
Good morning.
Nah, you're good. I actually plan on getting off very soon too.
Yeah.
I know I achieved fucking nothing.
I'm very tired, EP, and I have to work.
No, you
tomorrow.
just got the one trip to Space Down. I mean, that's what I averaged whenever I was doing it. So
Good job, Jwil. Thank you for coming back.
It's always a pleasure.
can't wait to have you for the next couple of weeks, baby.
Do me a favor and
Yay.
flip off the foreman.
Don't forget to get in the. Oh, you're already gone.
I missed them
Oh,
already.
I only had a basic drill on me. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna hop off too, but I'm gonna stick around chat till like 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, no, straight up. I got voluntold for
finally
more
got my
overtime, so it's fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Always.
do me a
gotta
favor,
love
flip
being
off the foreman.
Yeah, just tell him to go fuck himself.
No, you see, best part is
Time to continue where I fucking left off.
this dude's name. Well, his initials are
Oh,
R. Kelly.
shit.
So
What?
yeah,
That's crazy.
God.
Someone followed me and the fucking sound effects spooked me. That was the
Yeah,
oh
what is
shit.
What is that?
That was the oh shit. Was the oh shit? What the fuck was that? Oh god. Rabbit Restorations.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
My
follow.
friend-
Welcome in. Nice to meet you. You gave me a
Yes.
proper spook.
I do be going to
Robert? No, not Robert. You
Yes,
didn't hear
Jwil.
that. It's
Love you, baby.
All
Miss
right.
you.
You know what? You know what?
No, I love you all.
I'm sorry. Have a good night, Jwil.
Night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Love
No.
you, Greg.
Suffer.
I missed him already.
You don't have the right to miss him. You're not even on his team.
Who'd you say
Imagine
hello
having
to,
the initials
Robert?
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Hey. Oh my
That's pretty rough. Not as bad as having the initials OJ, though.
Oh, gee.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Fuel low.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the rotor back on, and we can get this bitch started again.
Yeah. 1 second.
You getting off too, cargo?
In a little bit. Stick
I
around
was
chatting for a bit.
gonna. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, since we're running out of gold,
Oh shit.
I think
I'll
we'll
get
be
more
able to
next time.
finish.
I
some
literally
more.
have a ping where platinum and gold is. I'll just literally go out and get more. We're gonna need a lot
Yeah.
of it though, so I'll probably have to make several trips, which will be great. But at least
Yeah.
it's something to do and something I'll have to do. So.
Mm-hmm.
No, J Will's our fucking our pack
Yeah,
mule,
Jay
you
will
know.
be here to get it, assuming he doesn't crash
Yeah.
again. Don't know how he crashed that time. I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. I just looked over and I was like, well, shit. All we have left is all those superchargers, which is where the gold is
Yeah.
needed,
Yeah,
and then
I'm more worried about
construction
the platinum. Need a lot more
comps,
platinum for it.
computers,
There we go.
and
It's
then
a
the
lot of
military plates.
I'm not too worried about the
We
military.
are now
plates.
spinning
Go
freely.
fast.
Yippee!
It doesn't need the military plates to be functional. All I want to do is build the thing, launch one missile, and see what happens. If the
Build the
server
thing,
crashes,
launch a
it
missile,
crashes.
see what happens.
Yeah, it's the nuclear thing. It's literally the longest range,
Oh, man.
most destructive weapon in the mod, and I'm like, I want to see what this thing does. I need to make sure that I immediately make sure I turn everything off with it before I give it ammo, because with a 15-kilometer range, it's gonna try and blow up research bases nearby.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, I'm gonna turn the welders on.
Okay, I'm watching.
I think we're gonna hit plates again.
Yep. I don't have any of my gear though, so I can't do shit.
Oh, god damn it.
I died because of the fucking save thing.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
it
ever,
already,
like,
it already fucking. It's already welding the fucking.
y'all
plates.
ever done, like, weed eating and then just, like, after you're done, like, weed eating, everything in your fucking body is, like, flexed out?
I'm not rich enough for weed.
I'm gonna fucking put you through a table.
There was that whole joke for a while about putting Fen through tables.
Yeah, I miss Bulldog.
I thought you were gonna say I miss being put through tables.
Bulldog is the only person that genuinely threatened to throw me through a table.
Fen, if you go to the cargo container in here, there should be shit.
Kitaki.
I think I'm gonna get going for
Right
the
here.
night.
¿Dónde está los bibliotecas?
This box.
I don't know where my local
I
library
will
is.
finish this. Yeah, and all we need is the superchargers and the military plate. Everything else is done.
Alright, Razor. Thanks for stopping by, baby. Always a pleasure to see you. AWOL, thanks for
of course.
posting and reloading the save from our problem earlier. Greg, I love you, brother.
Who the fuck's Greg?
Yeah, we're not supposed to use Finn's real name.
Yeah, sorry, Fen. I love you, brother.
Who the fuck's Fen?
It's okay, Fenn. Yeah. I'll, I'll see you later. Alright, bye-bye.
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 And now your reactive is enormous.
As it should be.
Alright. That's 2 more thrusters down.
Okay, I'm here to watch.
Yeah, I don't know what was in that box specifically. I just know that when we
just
left the
bullets.
moon, I left all the garbage in there.
Actually, I think technically level 3 because there's 2 ticks, and level 1 is no ticks, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Level 3.
Woo.
Oh, why did it stop?
Ow, ow. Don't get too close to the welders.
Oh, I see why it stopped. There we go.
Hit something else.
Oh, it's moving still.
Oh, is it?
No, it got caught. Oh, I think I'm... Did I find it? Yeah, the solar panel down here.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, no, I can't cut through it. I think it got most of the other layer, though, so it could probably be some of that.
Which one is it?
Solar panels on the bottom.
Oh,
But,
okay.
but it's finished everything else on that layer, so it can move back.
Got it.
At least I believe it finished everything.
Alright, I pulled it back a bit.
I
Let me know if you need to go back a little bit more.
Mhm. It is certified spinning.
Perfection.
You know, I don't remember it doing this with the shark.
No, we had issues, but most of the problems come from things that just don't line up right.
Yeah.
Like plates, they don't like to line up. Solar panels, they don't line up perfectly. very annoying.
Oh, do you want to do something and turn the projector so it only shows the buildable? Maybe?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Then it should be easier to see like what it gets caught on. Oh, like right now it's caught on the fucking thruster.
Show
That's
only
a lot.
buildable.
Yep. Yeah, it's caught on the thruster.
I could back it up a tiny bit.
There's still a chunk that it's missing from being built.
Just a tiny bit. Did it clear?
No. It would have to move back a whole block because the thruster's 2 blocks wide. That's why. Yeah. It doesn't reach 2 blocks.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll fix it.
Yeah.
It's all just armor plate and the solar panels anyway, I think. We can look around and see what it missed.
Mm-hmm.
Now what's it stuck on?
It's not fully moved back a block.
Oh. Damn it. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
it's-
this.
Yep. Yeah, it would just be 1 tick back.
Part of it is because it's not straight. And I can tell that it's not straight.
Yeah.
The top is closer than the bottom.
Oh, of like the welder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How are we
Alright,
looking
yeah.
now?
You can move back a block.
Okay. I mean, this thing is definitely more space efficient, but
Yeah. It's not
it
quite
just doesn't
utilitarian.
fucking work.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's utility over space efficiency.
Oh well.
It is what it is.
Damn it. Fucking cargo container.
Real.
Should I step it back a hair?
Yeah, probably.
Come on, clear. It's not enough. still not enough. Fuck.
I think it has to go back again. God damn. It's caught on something. Just one tick. One tick. But like fucking hell. Yep, there we go.
I don't know why we're having so many fucking problems. Did they change something about the welders?
Yeah, I'd have.
Oh, fuck me. We're out of steel plates again.
Damn.
Hold on, there's iron in one of the damn cargo containers. It's just not in the right one. I'm gonna move it and we can make a little bit more. Not a lot more, but a little bit. And then next week we have to go get more steel. I brought 8,000 more with us. It still wasn't enough. Alright, hold on. Fucking iron keeps getting grabbed by the thing and going into the components container. Instead of staying in the ingot one.
Oh, it's doing that again.
Yep, hold on.
Thank goodness for Tim. Now, at least on the other bases.
I'm just gonna move the iron into the assemblers manually,
Okay.
and then it should be fine.
Mhm.
And I don't know how much we're gonna get, but we're gonna find out. Maybe 1,000?
Yeah. Probably not the most.
Enough to finish the row.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, fuel low. Fat balls.
And then that's next week's problem.
Yeah.
Make another trip all the way back to the fucking parking lot.
Yeah. I could also like look around for like oh no. I don't need to because we're building a fucking welder right now. Shit.
There is the quad miner I brought with us. We could
Yeah.
go mine iron.
Mhm. But no, the reason why I stopped what I was saying, I was like, I could go into the workshop and look up some welding platforms. But then I remember, wait, we're doing this because we're building a welding ship. We don't
Yeah.
need welding.
We're building a welding ship that we can just fill with components and then build gigantic things easily.
The only issue would be like refilling it every time it, like, yeah.
Well, the nice thing is that we're going to be building the space station in zero gravity,
Yeah.
which means that
probably
we
just-
can fill this ship's containers with components.
Yeah.
Like, literally put like 200,000 steel plates in there and a fucking gazillion of everything else.
Yeah. I was half thinking of like putting a kind of like a similar welder that we have here on the space station, like just hanging off the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's in zero G, it's not gonna like hang around and it's not gonna like have the same issues. The only
Alright.
thing is getting the piston thing to work proper, and I don't
Yep.
know.
I turned it off. We might be able to do something fancy with thrusters and gyroscopes
Yeah.
to, like, keep the piston straight.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure we can do something with that.
Yeah. There's a way.
Alright, yeah, we're out of steel.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go park myself in the Yarhar.
Yep. And then we'll be making our way back home. Hello. I'm here. Let me in. Let me in. I missed the interior of the Yarhar. It's nice. You
It
know?
is, considering we didn't design it.
Yeah.
We just stole it and
Yeah.
then redesigned it.
Only
We
the outside.
retrofitted the shit out of it.
Oh, I still love like our little like Parapod hub, you know, with the dome. It's nice. I like it.
Alright, there we go. Let me make sure that that actually saved. Did it save? Yep, okay, we're good. We're saved.
Mhm.
Alright. I'm gonna raid out to somebody. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Rabbit, thanks again for the follow. Ben, thank you for hanging out. Jwil,
Of course, yeah.
you're the real hero today.
I miss Jwil.
Let's see. Who is live? We could raid Sfella.
Ooh,
Sfella is currently playing Majora's Mask.
nice. I haven't
So
seen
that's
Sven
where I'm gonna
before.
send you all. There we go. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. It's very important. Drink lots of water, especially with the summer coming up for Northern Hemisphere people.
And drink everything but water.
Eat lots of food. Get fat. Die. Don't do any of that. Take care of yourselves, sincerely. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.